Well,
What
Risu?
about you, Polarisu? Were you ever into traveling much? Because I don't really like it if I'm looking at this from that perspective. I like it at home.
Well, firstly, Kaiser, your name means emperor.
I mean, in
And yeah.
Yeah, no. Yeah, the Kaiser part of it means emperor. I found it.
yes, in German
Okay,
with a K,
yeah.
it means also emperor.
Really?
Yes.
Wait, so the
Oh.
Indian Kaiser means emperor as well?
Yes.
Okay, I want to clarify something before we continue talking. Like, it might sound a bit weird that I named myself Emperor on YouTube. It's not because I'm like a narcissist or something, to my defense. So I watched this one video about, that's how you become a mobile creator, and then literally next day I created my YouTube channel and posted my first video. So I needed a random name for it, right? And Kaiser, so the German word for emperor, was the nickname that I got in high school by like everyone at my school. Especially looking back at how I looked in high school, I do not know how I got this name, but I kind of was used to people calling me that, so that's the name I chose for my YouTube channel. That's like the origin story of that. So I kind of wanted to clarify that.
So
second clarification of the day.
let's go with nickname, but first, Risu, tell us where you have been traveling.
Mhm.
But we drifted off a little bit. Nickname first. Risu, how did you get your nickname?
Oh boy. Okay, that is a whole story.
Yes, tell us.
So, I never had a nickname. I was always Chad, right? So I couldn't have a nickname to go back on, or
if you have a name like that, you don't need a nickname. It's the coolest
Yes.
fucking name on this planet. Continue.
Like, when I first heard that you were called Chad, I literally didn't realize that this is like real, like that you are literally called Chad. It's such
it's cool. It's like I was just always called Chad, and then obviously you can't use that online, so I had to come up with something for online. So I had the whole Chad with an X, it's XAD, where because X is a variable, so you could do whatever you want with it, and I had that name and I would use that everywhere. But when I made my channel, I feel like couldn't use that, and I searched it up, and it wasn't doing very well in searches and things like that. And I just thought about what I wanted it to be, and it was a very hard to kind of think about it. But at the time, it was actually the Aimer song Polaris that, I don't know, it just really spoke to me. And then there was also Polaris from the opening from Hero Academia, and then one of my favorite stories in Arknights is Magellan's Polaris story. So it kind of just all worked together, and then I took that, and Polaris in Japanese is, you know, well, technically it's Polarisu, but like Polarisu.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and don't worry, it gets cheesier. So I took the name because the Polaris is like it's the guiding star, right? It's the North Star. People used to use it to find their way when they were lost, and that's like I thought I'm gonna like make guides and stuff. Like I'll be like the guiding star and everything. So that's kind of why I chose it.
Polarisu, our guiding star, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause.
Wait, we actually...
No sound effects, please.
No sound effect? Okay, go.
No, don't play it.
I was already going on it.
I wish I had a deep like backstory for my name that's that deep. Like, my name is fucking stupid.
Yeah. It's a good name. It's a good name. I like the name. It's like I like names that you can just say in one line. Kaiser you can say, Kaiser works as well. I just don't like name if you're like the XXX Dragon Slayer 69 XXX underline. It's like, it's nice if you can say.
I love that guy. I know that guy.
Yeah, we all know. We all do. But I think for me, I never told my entire nickname story. Like first I was called actually DSB44. That was my Need for Speed World name. That I used that name everywhere. Then I want to call myself on Xbox like that. Wasn't available, so I went with DSB4444, like 3 4s now. Then I went with DSB X Master because I founded the clan. We had like 12 people. And what else did we had? Then I went to Ethereum because I watched Fairy Tail and I really loved Ethereum, the name. It's like a material there. I freaking loved it. I used it ever. But I realized there's like 5 other people on YouTube that also have the same name as I. And so I thought, like, I had already second name that I used when Ethereum was taken. And that was Cesith. The way I got to Cesith is I watched Sword Art Online, like in 2014. And when I finished it, the next day I woke up, I tried to remember like a name, which was called Deceit. And in my head, when I woke up, it was called Cesith. And I just thought it, for the longest time, the item in Sword Art Online was called Cesith. And so I started calling it like this. And then I rewatched Sword Art Online and realized, wait a second. It is called Deceit. Like back then I couldn't speak English, so that's why it twisted in my head. And since then, I thought like, it's my own name technically, no one else is called like this. Why not just take it and use it as my name now, from now on? And this is how I ended up using this as my nickname. A little bit of a longer story. Also, just to clarify, I didn't know that DSP44 was fine, and that 3/4, I didn't know it had a bad meaning. Just so you know, I didn't know that back then. I learned it like a few months ago.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus.
So it was just a mistake.
Yes, I literally, I learned it a few months ago. I was like, fuck. I should have probably known this. But like, as a...
No, I mean your current name.
Oh yeah, my current name is a mistake. I didn't remember the name correctly from Sword Art Online. Yes. I'm scuffed. People know I'm scuffed, and I think that's why the name is perfect for me.
Actually, I just remembered now as well that before the other name, I used to like I used to like have all my tags include like Overlord. That was like way back in my teen years, edgy teen years.
Oh, you're like QAISER,
So
now
I was
Overlord.
also- Yeah, exactly. We have the Emperor and the Overlord and everything.
And you are just the seed fan.
Yeah, I'm just a seat.